Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day, and I'm here with a very special girl. Actually, in this video, we're gonna do a series of little clips from kids that have been adopted. So you're gonna see Shannon's kids and a few of our kids, and you're gonna see connections with siblings, so it's gonna be really cool. So I'm excited about that. First of all, I have this special girl, and what's your name?
Genesis.
Yep, and who am I to you, Genesis?
Mom.
I am Genesis's mom, and this is my daughter Genesis. Isn't she the cutest thing on earth? So what I love about Genesis is she is one of the silliest girls I've ever met in my life. She is bold, she is friendly, she is very social. If you put her in a room by herself, she'd probably die because she just loves being with people and interacting with people, right? You love people so much.
Yes.
She is wild, and I love all those things, and I hope she stays wild. But tame, you know, a tame wild. So Genesis, do you remember moving in with mommy? What did we do that first day? Do you remember?
Picking me up.
I picked you up and we got you a special drink. Do you remember that special drink?
Orange juice.
Yes, and you drank it all. I was like, oh, she likes to drink orange juice. That's good. I like orange juice, so she likes orange juice. It was really sweet. We had to drive quite a distance to pick up her and her brother, and they came into foster care, and they were we rode home together, right? And they asked us all sorts of questions about our house and if we lived in an apartment or a house, right? Yep. And what did you like your new brothers? Yeah. So what grade are you in, Genesis?
Kindergarten.
Do you like kindergarten? Yep. Who is your favorite parent when you first met us? Dad or mommy?
Dad.
Why? Is that just because Dad's on the other side of the camera pointing at himself?
I told her I wouldn't film if she didn't.
Earlier she said both, so I don't know.
But the truth is, it's me.
Okay. And we just love Genesis so much. She's just like our daughter. Like, it doesn't feel weird ever. I don't ever feel like she's not my daughter. And we bribe her, right? So what is one thing that you like about being in our house and being our daughter?
Playing with my dad.
You get to play dolls. Yeah, it's pretty fun. And she gets her own room because she's the only girl. It's really fun. It is pretty normal. Do people treat you different because you're adopted?
No.
No. No. No. Do you feel weird that you're adopted?
Don't look at me, it's your feelings.
It's your feelings, yeah. Do you feel different that you're adopted?
No.
No? Yeah. Feels normal. And I don't feel different that I'm an adopted mom. I just feel like this is my kid. When I talk about my kid, this is my kid. So, and that's us. So in the next few clips, you're going to see my sons, Shannon's daughters, and then another video of Shannon and her son. So, and then we'll regroup at the end of this video. So I hope you guys enjoy these next clips. Can you say bye to them?
Bye.
Bye. All right, what are your girls' names?
I'm Olivia and this is Neve.
Neve, awesome. And you guys are, how are you guys related?
Sisters.
Your sisters. Okay, so one of you guys are adopted and one of you aren't. Who's adopted?
She is.
Neve's adopted. How do you feel about being adopted, Neve?
Great.
Great. Do you like being adopted? Do you feel different that you're adopted, or do you just are who you are?
The second one.
You are who you are? That's awesome. And how do you feel about having an adopted sister, Olivia?
I feel like it's great because when I was little, I always wanted an adopted sister when it came to my little vision.
Yeah, that's awesome. Do you remember when Neve was adopted, Olivia?
Not that much, but I would always tell a lot of people that me and her were twins, and I would tell them we're the same age, and I would actually think that's true, but we're just sisters, we're not.
Yeah, well, you guys look alike, right? No, right? You guys are a little bit different, right? You just have different skin color, but you guys have the same heart, right?
Yeah.
You're very sweet girls. Neve, do you remember being adopted?
No.
No? You don't? You always remember living with your mom? Did your brother remember being adopted, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does he ever talk about it with you? Does anybody ever treat you differently because you're adopted?
No.
That's awesome. Isn't that cool? That's cool. I love that. You guys are beautiful. What would you say to other people that have siblings that want to adopt? What would you say to them?
Well, if you're preferring adoption, I'd say, like, if you have an adopted little kid, should treat him nicely and fairly like you would have him as your real children. And treat him like the same way as you would treat yourself.
That's right. That's really good. What would you say, Neve? What advice would you give to adoptive families?
You should be kind to them and not push them around.
Yeah. Don't push them beyond their limits, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. You guys are so smart and intelligent. How old are you guys, by the way?
I'm 10 and she's 9.
9. 9.5. So sometimes you guys are the same age, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys ever fight? Sometimes. That's awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. That's awesome. Yeah. Hi, boys.
Hi.
Hi. What's your names?
Nay, I'm a Gabe.
Your name's Nay, Gabe. All right. What's your name?
Nay.
Nay. Are you nervous?
A little.
Yeah. Okay. So who's sitting next to you?
Gabe,
Yeah. And how's he related to you?
he's my brother, and
Yeah.
I think I have a little Indian blood.
You think you have a little Indian blood
I
too?
don't know.
Okay. You're Corinne, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
And
want to
I'm
talk about
Indian.
and you're Native American, but you
Yep.
call yourself Indian. A lot of Native American people call themselves Indian, right?
Yep.
Yep. All right. And what do you like about your brother?
He's really nice to play with.
Yeah. What do you guys play together?
With Legos.
Yeah. What's your favorite game?
Star Wars a little bit.
Yeah. Well, what else do you guys do together?
Play a video game
Mhm.
with each other.
Mhm. And where do you guys have different rooms or the same room?
Same room.
Are you guys okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nay, do you remember when Gabe moved in?
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd that make you feel?
I don't know.
You don't know. Was it hard or was it fun or was it how just tell me some of your emotions.
It was a little hard.
It was a little hard. What were some of the hard parts?
I don't know.
You don't know. Maybe sharing your room, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sharing your stuff, right?
Mhm.
Gabe, do you remember moving in with Mommy?
Yeah.
Yeah, how did that feel?
Scared.
You were scared? What were you scared of the most?
I don't know.
You don't know. Yeah. Do you remember that first day?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you remember about it?
I played with Augie and Nay.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's your other brother, Augustine.
Yes.
Augie. Yep. And were they nice to you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What did you guys play the first day?
The Nintendo 64.
Uh-huh. I remember that first day. And you guys would yell, "Okay, bro!" And you guys called each other bro, right?
Yeah.
And I thought it was so cute. It was like instant brothers, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you like having someone to play with, Nay?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fun.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah.
But not that much.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What grades are you guys in?
Third.
Mm-hmm.
Fifth.
Mm-hmm. Do you love your brothers?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Would you trade them for someone else?
No.
No?
I don't know. No.
Yeah, that's right. You wouldn't trade them for anyone. Do you guys ever fight?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just like regular brothers, right? Yep. So, that's awesome. All right, well, do you guys have anything else you want to say about adoption?
It was really fun. We got to play a bouncy house and a bouncy house obstacle course. And
Yeah.
I had a new soccer ball.
Yep, when you got your adoption party. Did you have an adoption party too, Nay?
Yeah.
Yeah? Was that fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you tell me about your first day, Nay? Do you remember moving in with Mommy?
Not bad.
No. Yeah, you were pretty
I remember
little.
sleeping upstairs though.
Yeah, I would.
Dad was making the bunk bed.
Yeah. Yep. You remember that. The bunk bed you both sleep on now?
Yes.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well, I love you guys so much. And who am I?
Your mom.
Yep, I'm your mom. Well, I love you guys, okay? Do you have any advice for people wanting to adopt?
It's really fun getting adopted.
Yeah. What about you, Nay? Do you have any advice?
Yes.
Okay, what's your advice?
Adopt kids and help them to follow rules.
All right.
I don't
Oh,
know who else.
wow. Do you like following rules? That's awesome. Yeah, Nay's a rule follower. Awesome. Well, I love you guys.
So bye.
Bye.
Have a great day.
All right, guys. So, what's your name?
Moses.
Moses. And this is who's sitting next to you here?
I'm
Yeah, awesome. So, Moses, you were adopted, right?
Yeah.
How old were you when you were adopted?
Not even one. I was just like 1 day.
1 day old. Awesome. So you're adopted from birth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember that day, Shannon?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Make you cry. How was that day? Tell us about it.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and I had asked the Lord, I really would love to see my child and be able to say, I saw you the day that you were born. But that doesn't usually happen with adoptions, honestly. And so the mom, where we got a call the day he was born, we were actually praying at the very hour, the very minute that he was born for his birth mom, because we knew that she was due and that she was alone. So we were praying for her, and at that point she had not chosen us. And so we were praying for her, and we had a phone call from the agency saying, you have a baby boy. Who? So I said, okay, well, I have to see him on this day. And we called, at that time there was an airport in our small little town, and we called, and they had, or no, actually we called the travel agent, and she said, I've looked in Sioux Falls, I've looked in Minneapolis, and even in Omaha, and there's not a plane that leaves to go to Atlanta, Georgia today. I was like, no, I know we're supposed to. So Tom and I prayed. While we were praying, the phone rang, and the lady said, you know what, I didn't even look in Huron, but actually there is one ticket to Atlanta, Georgia from Huron, South Dakota, which was a miracle. So
Amazing.
I had about an hour to pack, and I went there and I walked into the room, and there was Moses, and his birth mom was holding him.
Oh,
It's crazy.
yeah. How do you feel about that story, Moses?
It feels good.
It feels good. Yeah. So when you look at this woman sitting next to you, do you think of her anything other than your mom ever?
Not really.
Yeah. Yeah. It's your mom, right? Yeah. And so Moses, you know your birth mom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you guys have a relationship with her? How's that relationship?
We talk on the phone.
Yeah. How often do you talk to her?
Like maybe 2 weeks sometimes.
Like every other week? Yeah. That's awesome. And that works for you guys?
It does. It's
Yeah.
really great.
Yeah.
And we love FaceTime. Yeah, and that makes it a lot more real too. So we get to see each other.
How do you feel about being a part of such a big family?
I get to play with other kids.
All day long, right? That's awesome. Well, thank you, Moses, for sharing. Do you have any advice for adoptive kids out there that were adopted, or adoptive parents out there?
That their parents love them.
That's awesome. Aw, thank you so much. That was awesome, guys. And there you have it. Those are like some of the cutest kids on earth. I mean, you have to agree. So give it a thumbs up if you guys think those kids are like some of the cutest kids on earth, besides your own, I know. Anyways, so what I loved about those little clips and those little videos is like there's hardly any prompting. So when I was asking the kids about, who is this? That's my sister. That's my brother. That's my mom. That's my dad. It was like no like prompting. Like it was very little bit of like, okay, let's just try to avoid subjects like this. But like they did so good, and none of them felt like they were different because they were adopted, or they felt like weird because they were adopted. They felt like part of a family. And so adoption's such a great thing. So if you are considering that, just think of these kids like, they're just normal. They're so healthy and they're so whole, and I love all these kids so much. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys are having the best day ever, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Hey guys, today I'm here to talk about which way should I do my hair style, like this way or this way.